Hi, boys and girls. If you're looking for some ideas about how to make a house for the three little pigs, this book might help you. It's called Making a Windproof House for the Three Little Pigs. Chapter 1. The Three Little Pigs. A hungry wolf was looking for food. He came to the houses of the three little pigs. The first house was made of straw. The wolf tried to get in, but the pig who lived there would not open the door. One pig put a lot of care into his house. The wolf huffed and puffed. He blew down the straw house. The pig ran to his brother's house. It was made of sticks. The wolf huffed and puffed. He blew down the stick house too. The two pigs ran to their brother's house. It was made of bricks. The wolf huffed and puffed with all his might, but he could not blow down the brick house. He decided to go down the chimney instead, but the pigs had a plan. They put a pot of hot water under the chimney. The wolf fell in. The pigs were safe. The three little pigs had to outsmart the hungry wolf. Chapter 2. Build a Model House. The three little pigs needed a strong house to stay safe. Now it's your turn to build a house for them. The house should have a foundation, a roof, and four walls. The house should be windproof. In the fairy tale, only the brick house remained standing. It should be strong enough that it does not fall down in the wind. It should also be large enough to hold all three pigs. Materials. You can use craft sticks, index cards, wooden blocks, tape or pipe cleaners, masking tape, a ruler or tape measure, a wind source, a large fan or hair dryer, three toy pigs or other small figures that would represent the pigs, a pen and paper, and a stopwatch, or use whatever you have at home. Instructions. Making the houses. Number 1. Use craft sticks to build the first model house. Make sure the three toys can fit inside. Attach the sticks together with tape or pipe cleaners. Number 2. Use index cards to build the second model house. Make sure the three toys can fit inside. Attach the index cards together with tape. Number 3, use wooden blocks to build the third model house. Make sure the three toys can fit inside. This image shows a sample design for each house. Your houses could look very different. Fun fact: Habitat for Humanity is a group that builds new houses for people in need. Testing the houses. Number 1, use masking tape on the floor to make a starting line. Clear the floor of other objects. Number 2, place the first house at the starting line. Set up a wind source in front of the house. Ask an adult for help. Number 4, turn the wind source on. Number 5, measure how far the house moves. Record the distance. Measure how long the house stands. Record the time. Number 6, repeat these steps for the other two houses. Fun fact: in England, some people live in cottages with thatched roofs. The roofs of the cottages are made from grass. In the real world, dome homes. Most homes have straight walls and roofs, but some homes have a dome shape. They are shaped like half of a ball. An igloo is a type of dome home made of blocks of snow. Its dome shape forms an arch. This curved shape makes the home strong. Other dome homes are built from a single block. People build the homes out of concrete. The dome shape makes these houses stronger than typical homes. It spreads out the house's weight evenly. Dome homes can withstand strong winds. They can protect people during hurricanes and tornadoes. Dome homes can still have rectangular doors and windows. Chapter 3. Results. The wooden blocks provide a strong base for the house. The index card house can be blown down more easily. The paper materials aren't as strong as the wood materials. People have been building with wood for more than 10,000 years. Consider ways to make your houses stronger. Here are some ideas to try. Use modeling clay to reinforce the building materials. Make houses out of different shapes. Test which shapes create the strongest house. Make shorter or taller houses. Which houses are stronger? Use new materials. What other materials could you use to build your houses? Builders can put many triangles together to create a strong structure. Fun fact, builders use shapes such as triangles and arches to make stronger houses. Chapter 4, the science of strong buildings. Engineers must consider the center of gravity when designing buildings. An object's center of gravity is the point where its weight is balanced. A building with a center of gravity near its top may be top heavy. Stable structures can last thousands of years. The building could topple due to the uneven weight at the top. In a stable building, the weight is evenly spread out. The center of gravity is near the center of a building. The building is less likely to fall over. Every building needs a strong foundation. A foundation supports the whole building. It is like the roots of a tree. It keeps the building from sinking into the ground. A wide foundation spreads out the weight of the building. It makes the building more stable. It also brings the building's center of gravity closer to the ground. Looking at this diagram showing the center of gravity, in a stable structure, the center of gravity is directly above its base. Beams or columns support the building's center of gravity. In an unstable structure, the center of gravity is not above the base. It is unsupported. The building will fall. Different forces can affect the damaged building and damage buildings. External forces come from outside a building. High winds are one example. Internal forces come from within a building. Tension is one example. Engineers must consider these forces. Steel, stones, and bricks are good building materials. They can hold up against strong forces. Other materials, such as cement, help reinforce the building. The three little pigs are safest in a house made of these strong materials. Fun fact, compression is an internal force. It presses materials together. Internal forces. In buildings, beams that stand upright experience compression. The weight of the roof presses straight down on them. It squeezes them and makes them shorter. Horizontal beams experience both compression and tension. The weight of the roof causes the beams to bend a little. The tops of the beams squeeze smaller, but the bottoms of the beams stretch longer. Little. So here's some things that you can focus on when making a windproof house and some activities that you can do, and you can try them out on your own. And there's a glossary and where you can find some more information. I hope this book gave you some ideas on what you can do to make a house for the three little pigs. Of course, yours does not need to look like the ones in the book. I would love to see your creative ideas, so feel free to share them with me.